A ball and 2 strikes now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Javier Baez is on deck. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. At the plate, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard. Here's Tyler Austin now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Lofted in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line drive to center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Andujar.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, number 25.
Into the box now, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Quintana sets, trying to work it full on 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Addison Russell. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, designated
ready for another chance. Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw. But I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
Number 5.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside.
The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Andujar brings it in. The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a... So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Hero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. The 1-1 home. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play. Here's Chris Bryant now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
To second for one, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Endujar fields it cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that. Here's Didi Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Almora comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
First baseman, Tyler.
Riding in once again, Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Baez is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. This is skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3, go. Here's Addison Russell. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
On the ground up the middle, fielded cleanly, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
the batter, number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Ripped on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Right fielder.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right.
Your attention.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah,
swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Left fielder.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Smoke toward the hole. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. Still no. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, number 25.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his left. Russell. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's Brett Gardner now. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner. The 3-1. Just got a piece up the line. And he's safe.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Brought himself a base hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Steve Cishek enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Hayward. Ball game. Solo shot to right center, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish!
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive